Oh, well, hey, I appreciate the friendliness, the sentiment. I do have a couple feet over you, might be a little tight squeeze, but... is it just because this armor set's the only one that actually covers up one of our girls?
How dare you?
Hey everyone, ArchTalko here, welcome you back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the previous episode, we did some side quests, and today we do the same, more side quests, to unlock a very special Monado ability, and doing it in, honestly, one of the coolest outfits that Yura has to offer her power set. But
Leko has always been looking out for Kilaki. Have completely neglected myself. Now Leko fear he never able to find waifu pawn at this rate.
And of course we get a vision.
Like you said, Pepa cutest. Pepa wrote it in her diary, so it must be true. He told me I'm a mysterious girl. You saying he lied to me?
You lied to me.
Let's just. Leko knows. How about Pepa and Lupa both become Leko's waifu pawn? No? It sounds like we need to throw you an apex like to clear your head. Hurry up and choose one of us.
Let's just become Mormons and move to Utah.
Friends think that Pepa and Lupa would be interested in me? At last, Leko's time to shine. Leko's time to move to Utah. Lupa and Pepa is so pretty. Can I decide? Which one? Well, friends, decide for me.
Do you really want to leave an important decision like that to us? Sorry, but it seems a little too much responsibility. Thank you! Fiora, you and Charlotte, the only ones to put your feet down and say, no, we're not gonna be your matchmakers, we're not gonna decide your love lives for you, heck, and do it yourselves. Except, our one drawback is that we do still have Shulk in the party, so that means we are still doing everyone's bidding, including picking out his waifu pawn. We're getting so close to progress, guys. Fiora, don't bow down. Don't give in to Shulk's desire to do everyone's bidding. Please, I beg you. Also, no one asked you, but thanks anyway. Man, you gotta love how everyone puts Ryan on blast, especially these two together, man. Oh, Yura and Ryan, it's so good. All right, well, it does fall to us to find his future waifu pawn. So we have the choice between Lupa or Pepu. That's not it. Let's go talk to them. And I gotta say, man, Pepa is such a cutie. She did have that side quest where we had to find a bunch of cute things for her, so this kind of continues off of that.
Friends, the way Pepa make yourself look so cute.
Please tell me more.
Hear more? Then what? Ain't we got enough on our plates looking after Shulk?
Ryan! Oh man, I really wish I would have put Shulk in the party. Anyway,
because Pepa wants her nopon to think she cute. Who Pepa talking about? Friends, I know. It like you.
Wait, what?
Leko looking for girlfriend? Pepa's chance for love is finally here. Yes! Pepa going to make Leko her prince and marry him. Better to not waste any time. Pepa, get dressed ready now. Move over, nopon girls. Pepa's found her a prince.
What dress?
Pepa has wedding dress passed down generations of Pepa's family.
Wedding dress?
Pepa going to cleverly fashion new dress from old wedding dress.
But first, Pepa needs something.
Can friends get 3 delicious Vang tails from Vang?
You know, I just want to stick some dead Vang tails onto my wedding dress passed down generations because
it's job of friends to find items that help Pepa find her prince. Remember, Pepa's chance to love rests with friends.
Why? What kind of fashion is going on in front of your You know what? Different cultures, different ways. As Dumbman would say, screw the rules, we got money. I don't think that's what Dumbman says.
Now Pepa used tails on back of dress to look like Pepa's.
Okay, I guess that explains it, but like, I don't feel like that really makes it any less weird or smelly. I mean, hey, you know what? She's happy. Maybe she'll woo all the boys anyway. So if that does end up happening, I mean, what do I know, really, is essentially what I am saying.
All Pepa's guests crying as Pepa flap her wings down the aisle.
Okay. Although I do love this. She'll make beautiful waifu pawn.
No worry about rumors. She very scary when she angry.
So she is essentially okay. Essentially. Oh, goodness. Well, I do love Pepa, but I do also love...
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, I'm sure you will, Kilaki, as long as I don't go wander into those hoe camps. But hey, this actually... Cut to Lupa licking some old ruins. That's what I do with Dunban's old ruins. I mean, what?
Yeah, you. I have cobwebs up to my ears. What do I do?
About Leku.
How do friends know that I like Leku? Friends able to read my mind using powers of ancient giants?
I was read that as Greeks. Don't think that fits.
What do friends say? Like you're looking for girlfriend? Cannot just become girlfriend. That in very bad taste. Must start out as friends, and right and proper. A traditional nopon custom for which I have great respect.
Traditional nopon custom.
Bring some royal it will serve as an offering to cement the bonds of friendship.
Well, luckily we do have just that. Dropped by the Apis over here in Makna Forest, so pretty straightforward. But kind of brings the question, like, you really gotta love how hasty Pepa is to just literally get married right off the gate. And Lepu is just like, no, you know what, let's play things safe. Let's give him the good Apis juice, and then we'll stay in love forever. Over a prayer. I mean, I guess in this own way, it's almost like kind of voodoo-esque.
Our courtship with a view to marriage has begun. I'm more excited than that time I found those ancient ruins and I started looking them. Oh, how bizarre.
Well, hey, you know what, Lepu? I am rooting for you, girl. You got this. You got this. Ugh, what a cutie. But yeah, now that we've done... They are still over there. Aren't. Okay, fine. What do you guys have to say? Do they? They do have different dialogue if you go this route. Okay.
I could have no charm points. He's the worst Persona 5 protagonist. Get out of here with that. Hey, Lu, we had commitment to family as his charm point. If it was commitment to Lupa, then me would easily bet Leku.
Oh my goodness. I love that they react to this question. That was the word I was looking for. Good lord. Guys, I appreciate the tenacity. Also, I hate to break it to you, bud, but I think the only reason you'd be her research subject would be to research how the heck your spine has collapsed from that terrible posture. Just saying. So hey, I may have forgotten to bring out Ricky, who actually has the unique dialogue in this question. Oopsie!
There's some really ancient ruins in Magna. I want to do some research there, but the door won't open. Why? This is crisis. Yes? I was hoping you would say that. Have friends ever been to ruins? That where I want to do some surveying. Ricky did see a really old house out there. What Lupa going to do in old haunted house? Frightened ghost to death?
Don't think Ricky laughs like that.
Didn't I just say I'm going to do a survey there? Now I need to learn about these ruins and... Stop. Lupa talk too much. Time to decide.
All right, so Mystery of Magna Ruins 1. This is going to be starting a question that lasts a pretty decent amount of time, but in order to do so, we need to find 3 ancient documents just kind of all willy-nilly out in Makna Forest. So we've actually, I think we've passed by 1 or 2 of them, but easy peasy, Hiropan take care of it. Easy peasy, huh? Well, I'll be there if things get a bit too hot to handle.
No need for Ryan to help Hiropan. Well, maybe need a bit of help.
Well, with that, let's go ahead and let's just heckin' dive on into it. Okay, so the base thing with these ancient documents is that most of them are going to be hanging around the bridge area. So thankfully, we don't really have to worry too much about the whole like basin region. So I'm going to go to Waypoint Bacon and let's show those documents. All right, so first off, if we go across Bridge 2, you can kind of see there on the mini map that our first document is going to be kind of hiding right behind, I think it's this tree trunk. Yes. Okay, awesome. So, second one, let's go ahead and bada boom, bada bing, cross this off. Next up, if we kind of look over the side of the river basin, ooh, mama, we're taking a big old plunge. Nice. Really stuck the landing on that one. You can see, again, over on our mini-map, that there's going to be this little, like, cave outlet-esque area that's going to be hiding our second document. It's very nice. You know, in retrospect, if I had jumped off the actual bridge, too, probably would have saved a lot more time doing this. But, hey, you know what? We're here, where we got fish jumping up for days, so, oh no, like, did we really screw up? I think not. We got this in our life. And with that, we only have one last document remaining. Last but not least, over by Valak Pass, this whole area is kind of shaped, in my opinion, kind of like an H. And so on the upper right-hand corner of that H, right at the tippy top, if you look at our mini-map, we have our final one. Also, a lemonade sky. I love that item more than words can describe. But here's my attempt. Very much. Thank you for watching. That will be $20, and you can send to my PayPal. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and return to Lupa.
Ubacha Lupa.
Friend's got the ancient documents? Show me. The key to deciphering this lie in another document. I should be able to read this. I can decipher it right away. Come back to me shortly.
And with that, we get Mr. Makna runs 1, some Lightning Tech 2, Amethyst Gear, not the greatest thing, but she was not lying when she said she'd be able to read shortly. By that, she literally meant within the minute.
Tell hereupon, Ricky. Tell.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of clarification either.
Ancient documents say to recite the prayer in front of the ruins. Wow, Lupa able to read such tattered book? Well done. Ricky not able to read any of those curly squiggles, or read in general. These not curly squiggles, this important ancient writing. Friends not moved by the fact that writing existed in ancient times?
Do friends want to try to delve them deeper in Mr. Norns? I do really like the headcanon that Lupa, at this point already, is just fed up with Ricky's shenanigans.
I knew you'd get all excited at the mention of a mystery. Do friends know the location of the ruins of Makna? They're a tablet at the entrance to the ruins. Recite the prayer there. When the door opens, go inside and look around for me. Easy peasy, Heropon, take care of it. That's right, we're counting on you, brave Heropon.
Oh, these guys are so cute. Back at Valak Pax, or Pass, not Pax. Back at the Runaway Guys gaming trivia show in Xenoblade Chronicles, the game 2010 Rides Reserve. We have another Apis, so this is a place where you can get some pretty easy Apis nectar for still needing that for the other quest. But more importantly, some pretty imposing ruins. I gotta say, I really am digging the scale of this place. You can definitely, thank you very much for blasting my ears out, game. I appreciate it. I like experience from that. But we have the tablet seal here, and we definitely, I mean, I can see the giants using this place, man. It's heckin' 20 Rickies tall. Give or take another 20 Rickies, honestly. Probably don't take away the Rickies because that wouldn't exist. But anyway, come in and we can see some, I don't know how fresh these boys are, but either way, some Chromars that are just kind of chilling out, maxing, relaxing, shooting some b-ball outside the school. A little further in, we see just a complete Antall infestation of the place. I guess along with some fangs, but like whatever, man. Antalls, I think, are the real takeaway here. What could it mean? I don't know. Why is there a scarlet ladybird of all things hiding here in this tomb? It probably doesn't actually matter. But what does is Brittle Gravar, surrounded by a ton of like deceased brethren all around him, guarding the tomb. Well, if you're not wrong, actually. Let's just go ahead and, let's lag it up a little bit. I will say, I really do love the 60 frames per second patch, but I've noticed that it's making me stutter a little bit more. And so, after this episode, there's this thing you can do where you can install one of the newer like beta versions of Dolphin that lets you use Uber shaders, which like lets you compile all the game shaders beforehand to hopefully like almost reduce or just completely get rid of all stuttering. So I'm really wanting to look into that. Oh god. Okay. So this guy has a really nasty combo where he can topple you, and if he gets the topple off, he can use Decapitator, except it only works when you're toppled, and the topple duration only lasts 6 seconds. So I don't actually know. We did. I don't know what the actual threat of that move is. I've never actually fought him when I'm like at his level, so maybe there's some weird mechanic going on where that's not the case, but either way, a great big coffin, but it's shut tight. What's this? Ricky Fiamma coming out of gap and under coffin. We go back and tell Lupa. I realized halfway through when I was saying that I was using a very non-Ricky voice, so why not just cap it off with a little bit of ASMR? Am I right? Well, there's always going to be a couple item orbs right behind the coffin. Pure cherry. What does it mean? Oh god, game theory. Are pure cherries Sans from Undertale, who happens to reside under the path that is indeed under the coffin? Probably not, actually. Well, maybe. Who knows, really? What I do know is that we should probably go back to Lupa. No, I was actually talking to Dunka. Yes, you, Lupa. Don't have to keep asking.
This indication that these ruins of ancient giants. Friends felt a breeze blow from underneath the coffin? So, something may lie beyond the coffin.
Great deducting there.
Right, I will have to come up with a way of finding out. Well, now we have evidence that ancient giants lived in Makna.
Oh, this is wonderful. And so we get Mastery of Magna Ruins 2 complete. Yes, I do not know why I'm talking like this.
Right, I've come up with a way to solve the next mystery.
Tell Hirupon Riki, tell.
You fine warriors should have no problem moving the coffin. After all, you got biceps for days. Coffin? With that thing in it? Lupa want us to move it?
Why? What if skeleton wants to jump out at Ricky?
Oh yes, if friends find bones, then bring them here to me. It may help us understand the biology of the giants. But bones? Lupa wants us to bring back bones?
Wah. There are multiple objectives, just all sorts of things going on here.
I need some Algora sap and aqueous andos oil. Friends can get these in Makna and Earth Sea. I will then blend them together.
I feel like sap and oil is like a very conflicting two ingredients to make for like a lubricating oil type thing going on, you know? I feel like they just counteract each other and make water. I think that's how science works. Either way though, we do have the oil from the Andos, but we do need Algora sap. And it's actually in a pretty cool place that we haven't been to yet. So, bring up the map. We're gonna be able to find this kind of close to the contaminated area. You're gonna see kind of where that like little mining icon is. It's gonna be kind of hiding around there. So let's go ahead, warp, and do the thing. The entrance is being guarded by the Sprog, who really ate his greens, man. I'm in awe at the size of this lad. Absolute unit. Did you like that funny me reference I did? Well, hey, if you did or you didn't, that's neither here nor there because we got some more bloody Brog sweat, but more importantly, Sap Cave. I feel like this should be a secret location. Like, it's hidden so cleverly behind a massive Brog. It looks so pretty. And why is that not a secret area? Come on, Xenoblade Chronicles, Nintendo Wii for the 2010, all rights were there.
Now I have all the materials to make lubricant oil. We must mix the Algora sap and aqueous andos oil thoroughly. That will give us a smooth lubricant oil. If friends use this on the coffin, then it should move easily. I look forward to hearing what lies beyond the coffin,
which does sound like a great album name. But either way, she gives us a portion of lubricant oil. I feel like maybe she's keeping a little off to the side for her and Leku. I mean, what? I didn't just... By completing the third quest in the line, we automatically take on the fourth one. So what do you guys say we pop open that bad boy? Oh, I'm so excited! Oh, invisible walls and all. But yeah, like, man, it really makes you wonder what exactly the Chromars were doing in here. If like maybe they were trying to raid the tomb and then got defeated by the bigger guy over in here, or if they were tasked with like protecting the tomb and they all just kind of perished except for the one that was left over. If maybe the Antol invasion had something to do with that. We have seen a little bit of strange happenings going on between the giants and the spiders, but this is it. This is what we've been leading to. There's only a treasure chest in the center of a small room. Let's go and tell Lupa. But before we do, let's do a little bit of tomb raiding. Very, very cool opening animation. Lid falls over and Battle Soul book, which is cool on its own, but Eater Records. What do you guys say? We pop open that bad boy. Oh God, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Because Eater isn't, I may have, or may not have forgotten my other art books. You know, let's just go ahead and eat those. I do believe we consume those. That's how they get out of our menu so quickly. Eater Records lets us learn Monado Eater. Oh man, oh, it has been so long. Because again, Shulk only learns 8 natural arts, but he gets 8 Monado arts, 2 of which are optional, Eater being the first of those. I never actually unlocked Eater during my first playthrough. And I really regret me not being able to do so because it is a good one. Eater is an ether art, so if you're finding something higher level than you, or something that just has real high agility, you don't have to worry about it missing. Damage-wise, it's pretty good. It's definitely no Monado buster, but I mean, it can still hit pretty hard since its damage scaling is identical to Stream Edge. The range is pretty decent, plus it hits in a cone from Shulk, so it can hit multiple fellas at once. There's also some really neat effects going on here. Most notable being, it can take away enemy buffs. Strength up, ether up, defense up, bone up. Okay, maybe not that one. It can basically chow on anything that isn't caused by an aura. That means enemies that go crazy when they lose enough HP aren't prone to Eater, but basically everything else is fair game. Eater also inflicts bleed, which gives it a definitive bump over Stream Edge in terms of that raw DPS. It only consumes like 75% of the talent gauge, so it's definitely possible to keep bleed applied on an indefinite loop if you're rocking some double attack gems on Shulk. The bleed damage isn't gonna compare to Melia's Poison or Ricky's Blaze or Chill damage, but it still gives Shulk damage over time tool in his arsenal, which makes him even more balanced and well-rounded than he already was. Lore-wise though, I love the implications behind getting Eater. We've seen time and time again how the giant seems super connected to the Monado. You know, first we have Belphegor Pedestal and similarity to Shulk's Battle Soul. Then we have meeting Xanza, unlocking the Monado's potential to harm people from Bionis. And now we have an ancient giant tomb containing a Monado art that just reeks all kinds of sinister connotations. The kanji literally means to consume, to eat. It's the Griffin McElroy art to end all Griffin McElroy arts. Plus the energy crackles with this kind of dark purple and black sinister energy. The thing I love most about these arts is the way they add to the overall world building. They keep getting attributed to this darker, more destructive side of the Monado. We've seen Egil say firsthand that as long as Bionis remains, no one is safe. We feel the way Shulk harms himself to be able to use the Monado more when he uses Battle Soul, which fittingly enough has an art book in the same chest you get Monado Eater from. We feel the way Eater's super long windup, which honestly is the biggest flaw of using this art, culminates in this explosion of power that strips away enemies' defenses and makes them bleed. Everything about it is just dark and almost unsettling in a way, and it's such a brilliant way to tie in game mechanics to the overarching narrative of the game without ever having to explicitly say, "Yo, the Giants is bad news, dog." To me, Eater represents a lot of what Xenoblade does best, so I can't recommend going out of your way to complete this side quest chain enough. But with that taken care of, let's actually report back into Lupa. So, friends found a small room under the coffin and a single treasure chest inside. It may have been a custom of the Giants to build this secret room. These very intriguing results, I'd say, man. I will let friends have the contents of the treasure chest. Lupa has no interest in riches, and friends may find them useful. In other words, books are for nerds. Please take this piece of Giant's treasure too. It is an old family heirloom. I have finished studying it. Friends might find use for it. I told Grandpapon I would solve the riddle of King Agni's tomb. Now I have fulfilled that promise. And so for doing all that, Mystery of Makna Ruins has come to an end. And for doing so, we get a Berry Nasher. Very cool weapon for Ricky, but more importantly, Heart of the Giants. So I don't know if you guys can remember, like way back, but we did a research quest over in Sartorial Marsh for those giant runes that were, well, hanging out in Sartorial Marsh. So we have Heart of the Giants, but we also way back got, where is it? Daring of the Giants. Daring of the Giants. So one of 3 hidden treasures of the Giants. We now have 2 of these things, so we're only missing 1. So again, just something to kind of keep in the back burners. It's something that we're going to be revisiting a little bit later on. So for now, there's just one last thing I want to take care of. First off, we have a heart tower here. If you're in Charlotte, very nice. You know we're going to be hitting that up in a little bit. It'll take a while to get that much affinity, but more importantly, Dabidabi, or as I like to call him, Dabidabi. Oh, my son, you're so unfortunately named. I mean, I realized this game came out in like 2010, 2012. It wasn't really relevant to be dabbing, but still, my boy, I'm so sorry.
I hate high places, but I must show courage and make the jump.
Dabidabi okay?
Not okay at all. But still,
I have to jump, otherwise I can never get married.
Dabidabi, nothing to worry about. Ricky just as afraid as Dabidabi. Ricky goes shaky at knees when think about jumping from here. Jumping business is very strange.
Also, Ricky, really? Gonna shake any knee? I guess we did learn about your guys' knees, so you know what? Never mind. I'm not judging. I'm taking it back.
I know other nopon think the same, but if I do not jump, Dadapon will disown me. A sticky situation indeed. Oh, when Ricky jump, Ricky make Oka jump along with Ricky. but it's also important to know when to give up.
Great advice, Ricky.
Nopon must not throw away life by getting squished at bottom.
Cowardly Ricky, speak the truth.
Ricky, not coward. Meh.
Then I will call it quits. It's too dangerous. I will only end up causing more pain for myself and others. Go tell Adidi that Dabidabi is worthless nopon.
I pity her having to marry useless Dabidabi.
That's his best.
Ricky, you're so bad at this. I mean, you're so good at it. You're probably the best in the game, but you're so bad at this. But as you'll see here, even though he's saying one thing, if we don't do something, he'll jump anyway. And I guess he was so small that the wind carried him off and legitimately dies. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Yeah, I'd say so, Ricky. Very foolish.
Oh, quick, Ricky must talk to Adidi.
Okay, so this is kind of introducing the concept that, like, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, he's so small that he got caught by the wind. Here's the thing, right? The thing with the nopon is that they're so cute, they're so innocent, they're adorable to their cores. But god dang, if they don't have some of the most, like, just like dark and messed up side quests in the game, like Dabidabi's like literally committing suicide, essentially. And so it's up to us to stop that. Like, god dang, nopon. Just Frontier Village in general, can y'all por favor, like, please relax. Anyway, we do.
Something wrong? Can I help? Dabidabi. I worked hard to get a kidno jog gristle. I worked so hard my fur all in tatters. I took Puko's medicine. But I'm too late, Dabidabi-con. Forever. I will jump too. Jump to Dabidabi. Dabidabi, I will be with you soon. So, like, even if Dabidabi's was just an accident, then, like, she will legitimately commit suicide if he passes away from this. So, like, oh my god, yes, we were gonna get that enlarging seaweed. We're not gonna allow this to happen. Oh my god, the nopon. Almost as bad as every kid in this game. Almost as bad. Well, thankfully, we do already have the kidno jog gristle, but there's something that I'd like to show off in case you don't already have the jog gristle, because there's a thing that we need to take care of in this whole process. Oh, no. No, 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 sad child. Why? Oh, I spoke way too soon about that. Okay, well, anyway, if you don't have the kidno jog gristle, you can talk to your boy Yura over here. And if you overtrade with him, let's see. I think his lowest thing is the... Yeah, it's the Slick Chrome Marstone. So let's find a good little nugget for us to trade. I and those 10. Yeah, Bud of Eternities, we got plenty of those to spare. I see. And so in return, we get those. Now, I have the 2 kidno jog gristles because the quest will like automatically turn those in. So I did have 7. But more importantly, not only does he give the materials for this quest, but if we talk to him, we'll see that he's an author, a writer, which, god dang, man, if I don't just have the utmost respect for people that like are pursuing writing like that, you want to talk about something that is so amazing in like a creative sense, but so challenging to get done right. Oh, all the respect for you guys. But either way, well, he's a poet, but still, I mean, the stance still stands. I don't think that's the same. He's not happy. He wants to go to some place to experience new cultures and kind of to be inspired for his writing. So what better place than our Colony 6? We'll go ahead, send him on his way, and we've recruited the last person that we need for Colony 6, at least for this tier, for having everything at level 3. But seriously, on our way back, we need to go, now that we have those kidno jog gristles, we need to go talk to Pook. Oh, you know what? I'm going to the bridge, but I could have just gone to the nopon altar. Oh, I done goofed. Forgive me, Pa. But on my way there, there's something that I want to address because, again, writing is not easy. Okay, I mean, for some people, you know, you might be naturally inclined, it might be easy, big quotes, for you to do, but it takes a lot of effort, a lot of creativity, and just a lot of ingenuity
to build up worlds and to create compelling characters. And something I want to address is that, like, I'm not someone that reads a lot of fanfic. It's not really my go-to, but I really don't like the stigma that like all fanfic authors should be ridiculed. That's it's super cringy, because there's a lot of good stuff out there. And like, yeah, there's gonna be the 12-year-olds that are writing their smut and whatever. And like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's a little ugh. But my heart goes out to all you fanfic writers, because you guys are seriously talented and you don't get nearly enough credit that you should be getting. But either way, Puko, we got your jaw gristles. Now, the thing is here, okay, he sells enlarging seaweed, hopefully it doesn't, like, mess up with the nopon's fur, but he's gonna say, like, oh, you want some enlarging seaweed, right? Well, you can have it for free because we help Puko. Thing is, I went back and I tried doing this quest when, I had already, or when I hadn't taken care of the other quests that we'd done last episode where we had helped out Puko, and the dialogue doesn't change. He still says that we had helped out Puko, and so he just gives us the seaweed. I was really hoping that like maybe, oh, those two quests are linked and they give you some kind of cool alternate dialogue, but that's not the case. It doesn't change either way. So either way, with the enlarging seaweed in tow, let's go back. You know, on further inspection, he really is pretty dang tiny, at least compared to Ricky. I mean, Ricky's a little bit more bulbous than your average nopon, but still, man, you know, despite how big that pond is, I could actually kind of see him getting swept away. Either way, though, the cool thing with this quest is that it does actually branch out. We can either give it to Adidi or we can give it to Dabidabi to have either one of them grow up. Grow up to age 40 years.
That smell, an enlarging seaweed. And some echidna jaw gristle too? Yay! Now we can jump with confidence.
I am finally big nopon. I will fly to my Adidi. I will fly past upon Lupa and show him my jumping skills. Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Congratulations, Dabidabi. Ricky went to celebrate with Dabidabi and Adidi. Well, what better way than to own up Ricky's own cowardice and do the jump himself without any Oka, although with two very good waifu pawns nonetheless. I'm talking about Melly and Charla. Anyway, so you can see he has certainly bulked up. Good lord, in absolute awe of the size of this lad. Absolute unit.
What do your friends think? I look big and strong, right?
Dabidabi make wonderful dive.
Oh, thank you for everything, Ricky. I'm not most cowardly nopon at all. There's always someone better than you, but there's always someone worse than you too. That's what helped me to find courage to jump.
What? How did Ricky help Dabidabi?
You were not able to jump off by yourself, right?
Correct. Ricky get Oka to jump off with him.
You scaredy cat, Ricky.
Dabidabi can be quiet. Dabidabi is much as scaredy cat as Ricky.
From now on, I will protect Adidi forever and ever. Thank you, friends.
Dabidabi changed subject. He's not scaredy cat. Listen to Ricky.
And for that reason, I love that side, that option for that quest. Just Dabidabi heckin' roasting Ricky no end. So for doing that quest, we get shell armor, but more importantly, Ricky's cowardice skill branch has been unlocked. Yes! Oh, finally. We're so close to everyone having the 4 skill branches. Now, of course, I'm not going to actually go into the skill branch until we do the other side quest, but for now, I'm sure it does, Adidi. Good lord. Like, okay, hold up. You know what? Just to show how massive this boy is now, Ryan is our biggest boy. He's like, he's got to be like 6'6" or something, and Dabidabi comes so close. Like, oh, I didn't mean it. Like, if we bring out Shulk for this... He is literally the same height as Shulk. Or, well, I guess maybe a little bit shorter. But if you add in his little hair fluff, yeah, back to back, they're like almost the same exact height. And granted, Dabidabi does have a little bit of boing boing to him, but still, oh my god. Oh, it's so cool. Either way, though, what happens if we give it to Adidi? Well, this is just such a good quest overall, guys.
Friend's got enlarging seaweed and echidna jaw gristle? Oh, it smells so good. I just taste a little bit.
Oh god.
Oh ho ho ho! Oh, sorry, I just clipped. Oh, what happened? I suddenly massive nopon. Of course, now Big Me should be able to catch Dabidabi. Dabidabi, have courage and jump to Adidi.
I'm going to jump now. Catch me properly, Adidi. Dabidabi's safe because Adidi caught him. Whew. Now a Dabidabi lollipop leave Dabidabi alone.
And now I'm massive nopon. But my bigness let me save my Dabidabi, so I'm very happy. We will stay in love forever.
I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. She's so equally as big.
Adidi's grown really big, but now we can be together. Thank you, friends. Your kindness moves me. Dabidabi jump was incredible. Adidi was amazing too. Thank you for everything, Ricky. I thought it best to try and jump on my own, but now I realize that I needed my friend's help. Ricky realized that too when he jumped. No matter what you do, working together best thing. Dabidabi learned good lesson. Going it alone is dangerous. Being scared of cat is so pitiable. You end up having to get others to do everything for you. Dabidabi was promised to keep that secret between him and Ricky.
Wow, I cannot talk.
No one must know about Ricky being big scaredy cat. Okay. Anyway, now I can be with Adidi. Thank you, friends.
And I like this route because first off, a heckin' swole Adidi is always a good time. Like, that's just a fact. Okay. But also, you know what? It is a nice life lesson. Like, you know what? Being able to go it alone has its own merits, but there's just nothing better than being able to own your own faults and rely on your friends and significant others to help lift you up and carry you through the hardest of times. Or in this case, to help you jump into a pond. Either way, cowardice. Prioritizing it will improve block rate, I do say, my good sir. Cowardice is almost kind of like the inverse of vivacity, whereas vivacity has a lot of stuff that boosts stuff during the day. Cowardice does a lot at night. Second up, we have increasing agility when HP is at half, so pretty good skill. You know, I mean, if you want Ricky to be a tank, it could be very useful for him, or, you know, you could stick it on Dumban or Fiora. Really, it's just a great skill. Now, reducing cooldowns during the night by 15%. Later on, if you're ever fighting enemies that are a lot higher level than you, you're probably going to be wanting to fight them at night to use night vision, and that can help out with that too. Increasing accuracy of back attacks, it's okay. I mean, I guess our boy Shulk could use it, but like, oh, you know what? Also, oh man, I've been wasting SP. Hold up. Let's go through. You can use Serenity. Let's make sure that we're not wasting SP on anyone else. Okay, we're good. We're good. So anyway, so I guess it's okay for Shulk, but like I don't really see a whole lot of use with that. But increasing XP ward and battles for the night by 20%. Lord knows you don't really need any additional experience in this game, so it's not really one that I'm trying to get really past that like fourth ability, but on its own, cowardice can be a really nice skill branch, at least for those first three skills. So with all that taken care of, there is just one last thing we need to do. And that thing's none other than a heart-to-heart between heckin' Dunban and Fiora. Let's view brother and sister.
Alchemath is a wonderful city, don't you think, Dunban?
It is indeed.
My heart belongs in Colony 9, but I'd love to live here someday.
It feels a little spacious for you.
What are you talking about? I like big places. What did you just say?
Remember when you were little? You were constantly getting lost.
That was when I was little.
Why'd you bring that up anyway? Sorry, Fiora.
Do you really think I'm that bad at finding my way around?
I waited for you on Tefra Hill that time, and somehow you got lost by the waterfront.
That was on purpose, Dunban.
You meant to get lost.
Of course I meant to get lost.
But you needn't worry anymore. Now I have a radar built in. Did I say something wrong? No, I'm fine. It's amazing, isn't it? This Makna technology. It's so cool, Dunban. I mustn't let her see me getting upset. Ah, man, like brother, like sister, man. I feel like both of these guys are pro at just kind of concealing and trying to like shove away their feelings when maybe they need to be doing a better job at, I don't know, communicating and letting other people know how they're feeling. You know, in this case, obviously, you know, Dunban loves Fiora. Why wouldn't he? But it's got to be hard seeing her like this, like permanently changed because of the Makna, you know? We should try an experiment. An experiment? You see, this new body I have has a tracking radar built in. I'll never get lost now. Wherever you go in this place, I can see where you are. I see. That is amazing technology. Those Makna are very resourceful. And that's not all I can do. I have loads of built-in features, like cup holders. Fiora, taking all this far too well. So, cup holders aside, it almost makes you wonder if Fiora's being a little too cheerful about her predicament, because like we've already kind of seen her being self-conscious and kind of having low self-esteem in general about her current body. And so the fact that she's being overly cheerful makes you wonder if she's picking up on Dunban kind of feeling off about her Mechon body, and she's trying to cheer him up, or if she's just putting on a front to kind of conceal her own insecurities with what's happening. The technology's incredible, for instance, especially the weapons. You've never changed, Dunban. Always on about fighting. That's me, a born and bred killing machine. You know there's more to you than that, Dunban. I heard you saved everyone's life, and more than once. It's nice to know I'm appreciated around here. Oh, what are you talking about? I wonder if I should try and move here one day. You were serious about that? I can hardly go back to the colony looking like this. People will stare to begin with, but I guess we can't blame them. You're right. I'll probably remind everyone of the Mechon attack. Oh, I'm so sorry, Fiora. I can't believe I said that. Yeah, really, why'd you pick that, you jerks? Don't pull that silly face. I'm tougher than I look. It'll be like I never left. You don't need to worry. Shulk and the others will come home with us to the colony. And whatever the residents say, I'll be there to shut them up. Oh, yay. You're the best big brother ever. I promise you, Fiora. You'll always be my beloved little sister. Thank you, Dunban. With you around, I'll never need to be afraid again. Help! Help! My heart, I can't take these two. Oh, they're so cute, and Fiora's insecurities about her Mechon body are coming full force. And Dunban's being the best big bro, and he can like tease her and be a total dick about it occasionally. But then the minute he's like, oh god, yeah, no, if someone else is like giving you flack about all this, oh hell no, your old Colony 9 is gonna give them these hands, son. Oh my god, I love these dudes so much. Those are good people back home. It'll be like you never left. Are you sure? 'Cause I'm not. Of course I'm sure, Fiora. They owe you. When times were bad, your smiles saved them all. That's nice of you to say. I'm sorry about all this. I should have done more that day.
It's not your fault, really. And I've gotten used to this body, for better or worse. I'm the one who should be doing more to reassure you. You really don't need to worry. It's fine, Fiora. Hey, when we get back home, will you make my favorite dish? Oh, one dumb band special coming up. But you and Shulk need to work on your vocabulary. If I hear, yeah, great, thanks, one more time. Oh, it's such a cute image of like Dumban and Shulk both kind of like nodding their heads, being like in unison. Like, yeah, it tastes great. And then her like whacking them over the heads. Like, no, give me more adjectives, you buffoons. They're such a nice, wholesome family. God dang, I love these boys so much. Xenoblade Chronicles for Nintendo Wii 2007. All rights reserved. Very good game. I love. Yes. Sorry. You gotta love the dynamic between those two. They truly like. They just feel like brother and sister. It's such good writing. There's so many deep layers to every route of this heart-to-heart. It's truly one of the greatest. And I feel like I've said that for all of them, but I mean it. This is such a good heart-to-heart. So with all that taken care of, with the new Monado art under our belt and one of my personal favorites, along with a new skill branch for Ricky, which is always super exciting, and a heart-to-heart all taken care of. Anyway, that is going to be for the day. Thank you all so much for watching me play. Next episode, we have a bunch of more side quests available for us, and it's been brought to my attention that we've performed a lot of war, a lot of crime, but there's one subject that we have yet to touch, and it's arguably the most important subject of them all. Next episode, we do drugs, not hugs. No, oh wait, no,